Hi guys, what day is it? It's Sunday the 28th of June 2020 still, and I've been fairly busy today. I don't know if you can see from that view that I've got all the panelling in on the back now of Trinity Road. So I've been pretty busy. We also go around the corner there. Not that you can see much from there, but trust me, I've been all around there too, and that's all done. So I've got all that done now. So we're getting quite close to completing what I can complete until I get other parts of the stadium built and joined on. We've got that panel there. I don't know, I might have a rethink with that. I'm not absolutely sure that that actually sits right, or that I like it, to be honest with you. Don't like the brickwork to start with. It'll do for now. I can always go back to it later and get it finished. That particular piece I'm not going to glue on anyway. That's on with blue tack at the moment because I've not finished it, but I might want access into the Heineken suite, which is behind it, to eventually build the interior in that, the bar and the chairs, etc. That might be a later project when the whole stadium is finished, so I shall need access to it, so I might just leave that piece as it is, and as I say, I'm going to go back to that probably and do that again at some point, but yeah, happy with it. It's all going well. Now, excuse me for snivelling. I woke up this morning with a bit of a cold, so I'm all bunged up and then I'm all loose and etc. But you don't want to hear about that. Yes, so this part here, along here, there's going to be a lot of windows, and you're going to be able to see through that. So I've decided I am going to tidy that flooring up. Which is the ceiling of the roof, goes above the Trinity Road, and as you can see through it, I've been on to Stephen Jeffries and I've ordered 50 standing supporters, villa supporters, because I'm going to make that a refreshment area, etc. So I'm going to go into the lounge shortly, and print off one or two things to put on a backboard, to make it look like it's a refreshment area there, selling a few refreshments and beers, etc, etc. So that'll be a nice addition to that area of the ground. When you do look through the windows, then you will be able to see what's going on. So that'd be nice, and in that section there, I'm going to have a doorway with a sign above it called that says toilets, and then that window there I shall just cover up with plastic that isn't clear, I can't think of the word at the moment, so with a different opacity anyway, so you can't actually see through it, but it's but the light shines through. My head's gone a little bit, so I think I'm actually going to sign off, guys. I've had a good weekend on it, and I've done more than I thought I would. Got cracking today on that panelling, so I'm quite chuffed that that's all done. My next thing to think of in that area will be to get all at the bottom section there, all the walls and everything built in, similar to those under the bridge there, for the turnstiles, etc. So I'm quite looking forward to doing that bit, and put the flooring in, the paving slabs, etc. A staircase has got to go there because that's quite a leap. And then we've got the main entrance in here for the I can't think of the word I'm looking for. The dignitaries, shall we say, that go into the posh seats. So, and then obviously the players' lounge is around the other side. I shall do that when I come to do the north stand. And in case you're wondering why I've actually neglected that corner over there, I'm not going to work on that area until I'm onto the north stand. Because there's a lot of office buildings, etc., to build around that area that are attached to that end of the stadium, or that end of the Trinity Road. So I want to leave that until I'm doing the north stand. As this area here, once that panel is done, whether I shall finish that or not, I'm in two minds whether it's pointless trying to finish that if eventually I'm going to change it. So I might leave that as well until a later date. There's no point in putting the banister on that balcony or anything at all until I actually get round to putting the fire exits, etc. Off there, and as I say, I will do that when I do the Holt end, which as most of you will know if you've been following this this project, I'm doing last, so it will be one of the last things that I do when on the stadium anyway. Looking all a bit dark under there now, but it doesn't have lighting at the villa. Under there, it's only a small tunnel, excuse me, I am starting to feel a bit rough. So I'm going to sign out, guys. Thank you for following the videos, and thank you for all the good comments. Updates will be on my website. If you've not been recently, please go and support the website. The numbers or the hits that I've been getting on that have dwindled somewhat, and I'm not sure if I'm doing anything wrong or it's not interesting enough. So if there's anything that you want to see on the website, then please let me know, because I'll be very happy to put up what you guys want. Trying to change on the website the informative areas, and now the service pages, which I should be adding reviews to all the services that I've used personally, or will be using personally in the future, and putting my own personal reviews on there of my personal experience. I know they're all going to be good. Some obviously, as far as I'm concerned, will be better than others. But obviously we all have opinions, and opinions matter from everybody. I'm waffling a bit, but those sort of things, the informative pages, I want to keep going, and for you guys to use. But looking at the stats, etc., at the moment, it doesn't appear that too many people are using them. So I've tried to make it a bit easier by putting them all together, all on the one page. So that's so links to stores, etc. Plus the services, people that paint, people that make goals, people that do paint fans, people that do flags for your fans, etc, etc. So any services, basically decals and things like that. And if you're not on there and you want to be on there, then feel free, contact me and let me know. I want to get as many links. I want it to be a Bible, basically, for people to come excuse me, for people to come and see, and to get their information from. So like a one-stop shop, if you like, to purchase, or not purchase things, to to look to see if they can find somewhere where they might be able to get a certain product from, for instance. So like who makes goals, so they can look on my site and see all my goal makers, if you like. I wish Villa had got a few of them at the minute, but that's a different story. Anyway, as I say, thank you guys for all the positive comments on the stadium. It really does keep me going, because there are days sometimes when I just don't feel that I want to do anything that day, and obviously, as I only have Saturday and Sundays, now I'm back at work after being furloughed. It doesn't give me a great deal of time, so I need to get cracking on it. Might be an update on basically the start of my north stand soon, because it might appear that the space to build it is going to become available sooner than expected, but that's a story for a later date. Anyway, I hope you like what you see. I certainly love it. And take care, guys, and apologise for the waffling. I haven't got my mind on today. Take care now.